A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members this Sunday. The India versus Ireland second T20I will begin today at 7:30 p.m. IST, and luckily for all you fans, there is no rain threat. So that is the situation when it comes to the India versus Ireland encounter. When we see that they are 1-0 up, having just escaped by 2 runs in the first T20I due to rain. Now, rain will stay away in the second T20I in Belfast, but at this point in time now, the main focus for all Indian cricket team fans is the Asia Cup and the World Cup. Now, two of these things are coming together to form a very volatile combination at this point in time. Why? We all know that the India squad for the Asia Cup is going to be announced on Monday. Monday, the selectors will convene in Delhi and they will decide who is going to make the trip to the Asia Cup. In all likelihood, your Asia Cup squad is your World Cup squad as well. Now, according to a report in a reputed wire agency, they have apparently released the squad in which there is one major change, and it revolves around Yajuvendra Chahal. Now, if the report in that wire agency is to be believed, Yajuvendra Chahal is not making the trip to the Asia Cup. Who is coming in his place? Ravichandran Ashwin. That is the report that the wire agency has given out. It's a reputed wire agency, by the way. So, according to them, the squad will be Ravichandran Ashwin in place of Yajuvendra Chahal. And then if you look at it, KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer have been picked subject to fitness. These are the two major updates when you have to look at the World Cup squad. The Asia Cup squad, because Yajuvendra Chahal has not been in good form if you look at it. Barring the first T20I against the West Indies, he was also good in the second T20I in Guyana, but after that, he's really struggled. Especially in the fifth and final T20I at Lauderhill, he really struggled to make an impact. But yet again, Ravichandran Ashwin getting parachuted into the Indian cricket team with just about 1.5 months left for the World Cup. When have we heard that script before? We heard that script about 1 year ago when the World T20 squad was going to be announced. At that time, Ashwin suddenly came in for the West Indies T20Is and he played even in the T20Is that was in the World Cup. So, are we yet again going to see history getting repeated? Because Yajuvendra Chahal might sit out for the Asia Cup and that means his World Cup chances are over. Ravichandran Ashwin, if he gets picked in the Asia Cup, then you've got 4 spinners potentially. You've got Akshar Patel, you've got Ravindra Jadeja, you've got Kuldeep Yadav, and you've got either Ashwin or Chahal in the midst. Now, Akshar is the backup to Ravindra Jadeja. Kuldeep, if you look at it, there is technically no backup to him. Then Ashwin, and then if you look at it, Ashwin Chahal. Are you going to play 4 spinners or 3 spinners in the World Cup? That is the major issue we are looking at, because October, November, the pitches will be totally different in India. Now, there is a toss-up whether you will play Ashwin or Shardul Thakur in the playing 11. So, with Ashwin's inclusion, the confusion has only deepened in the past couple of days. So, we don't know officially who will make up the squad. But if one reputed wire agency's report is to be believed, then Ravichandran Ashwin will replace Yajuvendra Chahal in that lineup. And KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer will be then picked based on fitness. Subject to fitness, these two guys are there in the squad. So both are traveling to with the squad. Whether they'll be picked in the matches is all subject to fitness. Both KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer. Now, we all know that KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer have been doing their drills at the NCA. How true is it that how much has the intensity been? We cannot judge it in a very tangible way, because KL Rahul has been posting reels about his keeping, about his batting. Rishabh Pant has shared visuals about how they have been batting. Shreyas Iyer, on the other hand, a lot of people have unanimously said that Shreyas Iyer's chances are very slim. But he is also expected to be included in the squad subject to fitness. So, This is now a major conundrum that is facing the Indian cricket team at this point in time. If you pick Ashwin, will he be utilized? If Yajwendra Chahal is picked, will you ensure that he will be utilized? Because your makeup of the squad will be in this way. If all are fit, supposing everybody is fit, Rohit, Shubman, Virat. Then you've got Shreyas Iyer, if he is fit. Then you've got KL Rahul, Hardik Pandya, Ravindra Jadeja. That's 7. Now amongst the bowlers, Kuldeep Yadav, Shardul Thakur, Mohammad Shami, Jasprit Bumrah. Yes, if you play Shardul, you'll have to leave out either Shami or Siraj. That is the situation that is confronting the Indian cricket team, because your batting depth will get compromised. There will be no number 8. Either it is Ashwin, either it is Shardul. You want a pace bowling all-rounder? Shardul fits the bill along with Hardik Pandya. If you want a spinning all-rounder, you got Ashwin and Jadeja in it. So, how on earth are you going to ensure that the players who are picked up will be utilized? That is a major question. 21st of August, you're going to see the Indian cricket team being announced for the Asia Cup. Good luck to the selectors, because they will really ensure that, boy, they've got a big task up in hands. So, Ashwin in place of Chahal, that is the report that has come out from a reputed wire agency. So, let us see how that pans out. But now, staying with the Indian cricket scenario, there is more embarrassment in store now, because there could be even more changes to the ICC World Cup schedule. Yes, after Ahmedabad, after Kolkata, you now have the turn of Hyderabad to jump in now. Now, we all know that the reschedulement of the matches happened because India versus Pakistan could not be organized in Ahmedabad on October 15th because of Navratri. Now, because of that, it was shifted to October 14th. There was a ripple effect that came about, which saw a total of 5 matches being rescheduled in October. Now, Kolkata raised an issue 100 days after the World Cup schedule was announced. They raised an issue after 1 month. They said that on the occasion of Kali Puja and Diwali, we cannot organize Pakistan versus England. Fine. So, 4 matches were rescheduled in November. But now, Hyderabad, after all the chaos, after all the happenings that took place in Ahmedabad and Kolkata, they suddenly woke up and said, oh, no, we can't organize 2 back-to-back games, because security will be a concern. And which team is suffering yet again because of this? Pakistan. Yes, apparently there are 2 back-to-back games, October 9th and October 10th. Initially, that game, Pakistan versus Sri Lanka, was supposed to be on October 12th, but that got rescheduled to October 10th. New Zealand versus Netherlands, that is supposed to be on October 9th now. But 9th and 10th, back-to-back matches, Hyderabad police have now expressed apprehension that no, we cannot host them, because every match day you'll have to get about 3,000 security personnel. And per match, that represents a logistical challenge. This is an indication, according to various reports, that Hyderabad police, the Hyderabad Cricket Association, did not consult with the BCCI. Now, that means all the chaos that has been happening, either the state associations are not consulting with the BCCI, or the BCCI is just not listening to the state association. It is a clear case of the right hand does not know what the left hand is doing. Yet again, more embarrassment is in store for the BCCI, and yet more pain is expected for the fan. As the Indian cricket fan, this World Cup organization and mismanagement should really make you angry, because after all these months, when the schedule was announced in June, already the BCCI was living on borrowed time. 1 month later, Ahmedabad and Kolkata suddenly realized that, oh, we have got festivals, so we cannot organize. Then the height of it comes in the end of August, almost the end of August, when Hyderabad suddenly decides to wake up and say, oh, no, I think there will be a big security problem if you host 2 back-to-back games, October 9th and October 10th. What is the common trend in all the 3 reschedulements? It has been Pakistan. India-Pakistan rescheduled because of what happened in October 14th, Pakistan-England in Kolkata, and now Pakistan versus Sri Lanka. This is an admission the Hyderabad police have made that, oh, we cannot guarantee that much of security for Pakistan versus Sri Lanka. There is no problem for the New Zealand match on October 9th, but there is a problem on October 10th. This is really chaotic, and this is really shameful if that happens. I'll be doing a special video shortly now about the World Cup chaos and how the Indian cricket management is letting the fans down in a massive way. This is a big problem now. After Ahmedabad, then Kolkata, suddenly now you are going to see Hyderabad jump in and say that, oh, no, there is a problem with the Pakistan-Sri Lanka game. Can you please reschedule that? This is at the start of the World Cup, by the way. In just 5 days later, the tournament opener, when it starts on October 5, then we come to October 10th. The police are saying, no, we cannot give security. We hope that the situation can get sorted out. Because if it doesn't happen and if there is more rescheduled woes, then you, the Indian cricket fan, are set for even more pain. Already, I am sympathizing with the overseas supporters who are coming in for their teams because they will have to endure a nightmare that is unprecedented. And remember, the hotels, the airlines, and everybody associated in the booking of all of this, it is just really big problem. And I really sympathize with the Pakistan fans and also with the Pakistan cricket team because this is nothing short of punishing them for no fault of theirs. 3 matches involving Pakistan have been totally rescheduled. They do not know how to plan about it then. This shows that when you have single ownership of a major tournament, that means you will end up watching it the Indian way. The BCCI misorganization and the misconstruction of what has happened in the ICC World Cup schedule is a case study in management schools as to how not to do it. So after Ahmedabad and Kolkata, it is Hyderabad now that has jumped in and saying that we have a problem with 2 back-to-back games. So that is the current situation that we have got. And now moving on to other sports, it was indeed a very bad day for an Indian athletics fan because we saw that Avinash Sable crashed out in the 3000 meter steeplechase. He couldn't make it. Then we saw Shaili Singh also crash out in the long jumps. But towards the night, there was even more bitter disappointment with the triple jumpers not qualifying for the World Cup, for the World Championship finals. Eldos Paul, Abdullah Abubakar, and then you also had Praveen Chitravel, along with Ajay Kumar Saroj in the 1500 meter steeplechase. They did not make it. So India's challenge has gotten off to the worst possible start if you look at it in Budapest. And because of that, sports fan, you have to go to Sports Today and see Mehuli Ghosh's feed. It has already been done with her quotes. It is there in the form of a speed news. It is there as a reel. Please check it. We already did it yesterday itself. By the way, for sports fan and all of you asking what is Mehuli Ghosh's feat, Mehuli Ghosh has secured the bronze medal in the shooting world championships, and because of that, she has secured the Paris quota berth. That is why it is congratulations to Mehuli Ghosh in that sense. And they are also in the 10-meter air rifle event final as well. So great news indeed for Indian shooting in that sense, along with archery, by the way, who won the Paris World Cup stage with both India and men's and women's teams securing a historic double in that. So Pakistan just have 4 matches to host. They are now scheduled within 2 weeks. Fazil Saeed. But again, Fazil Saeed, you are missing the point. That's an Asia Cup. Fewer teams. This is a World Cup. Bigger teams. Bigger logistics. So that is the situation. It is really a big problem now. So this is the current situation that we have got. And sticking to other sports, I'll be doing a special video on the World Athletics Championship also and what you need to look forward to today. Unfortunately, India's medal push might only come on the 24th or the 25th. A 48-member contingent, most likely we are only going to end up with 1 medal potentially, and that too in javelin and Neeraj Chopra. I'll be explaining the special dynamics of that. But then, what a moment for Lionel Messi as he continues to dominate in total football. He was actually in top form for Inter Miami and he's helped them win the Nations Cup for them. So he is on his course to ensuring that, boy, Lionel Messi continues to complete football, total football, wherever he goes. So, Inter Miami, Lionel Messi, it's a grand start to their reunion. And that's why winning the Nations Cup for them, it's a fantastic achievement indeed. So, this is the situation. Akash Bharadwaj, I do not know about the vice captaincy bit in the Asia Cup, whether Bumrah is going to take over from Hardik or vice versa. But we all know that the vice captaincy situation in the Indian cricket team really does not matter. It can change on a whim, it can change on any given day. That is the situation that is there. I think this is utter chaos now. Fahad Khalid. Absolutely. The World Cup schedule, it is utter chaos. Yeah, sorry, I just had a bit of a net outage here, folks. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter as well. Thank you.